What if the moments leading up to death are not just a slow fading into oblivion, but are filled with bizarre and profoundly unsettling experiences that blur the line between life, death, and the unknown? What if the final moments of a human life are a journey into strange neurological states, spiritual visions, or even a glimpse of what's to come? In this video, we're bravely stepping into the unknown to explore 10 strange phenomena that have been documented to occur when people are near death. Drawing from medical reports, personal accounts, and scientific theories, from sudden bursts of energy and lucid final words to the mysterious deathbed visions and a profound change in a person's demeanor, get ready to question everything you thought you knew about the final moments of life. And trust me, the number one phenomenon on this list is so deeply profound, it will make you rethink your understanding of the ultimate mystery of consciousness and its journey. You're about to explore the fascinating intersection of medicine, psychology, and the unexplained, pushing the boundaries of what we understand about life's final chapter. Can you imagine a loved one, frail and fading for months, suddenly having a burst of energy, sitting up and speaking with astonishing clarity just before they die? Stick around, because I'm going to reveal how this terminal lucidity baffles doctors. Before we confront these final mysteries, do me a quick favor, hit that like button, share this with a friend who has pondered the meaning of life and death, and if you haven't already, subscribe and ring that notification bell so you don't miss out on more awe-inspiring content from 360 World. And I want to hear from you. Have you or a loved one experienced any of these strange phenomena? Drop your insights in the comments below. 10. The death rattle, a guttural final sound. What if a person's final breaths are not silent, but are accompanied by a gurgling, guttural sound that can be deeply disturbing to those who witness it? Imagine a loved one making a distinct, rattling noise with every exhalation, a sound that signifies the body's ultimate shutdown. This isn't just a physical noise. The death rattle is a medically understood, yet still unsettling, phenomenon that occurs in a person's final hours, a chilling sound that marks the body's complete surrender to the end. What causes this terrifying sound? The death rattle is a medical term for a distinct rattling or gurgling sound produced by a person who is near death. It is caused by the accumulation of saliva, mucus, or other fluids in the throat and upper airway. As a person's ability to swallow and clear their throat diminishes, these secretions pool, and the air passing through them creates the characteristic sound. While it is not a sign of pain or distress for the person who is dying, it can be deeply distressing for family members and caregivers who witness it. The sound is a chilling physiological signal of the body's imminent shutdown, a final, guttural farewell from a system that is no longer able to sustain itself. A final, rattling sound. What profound lessons can we learn from witnessing such a raw, biological moment? Let me know in the comments. And brace yourself, because our next phenomenon involves a bizarre burst of energy. 9. Terminal lucidity, a sudden, profound clarity. What if a person who has been unconscious, confused, or suffering from a degenerative disease like dementia for months suddenly sits up, speaks with perfect clarity, and recognizes everyone just before they die? Imagine a sudden, inexplicable return of cognitive function, a moment of profound lucidity that seems to defy the body's physical state. This isn't just a final conversation. Terminal lucidity is a baffling medical phenomenon where a person, in their final hours, experiences a dramatic return to mental clarity, a final bright flash of consciousness that science cannot fully explain. How does the mind find such clarity at the moment of death? Terminal lucidity, sometimes called paradoxical lucidity, is a phenomenon observed in individuals with severe neurological disorders such as dementia or Alzheimer's disease. After a long period of confusion, memory loss, and mental decline, they suddenly become lucid. They may recognize family members they haven't known for years, speak coherently about the past, and display a sense of self that has been long lost. This flash of clarity typically occurs just hours or minutes before death. The phenomenon is baffling to doctors because it defies the expected progressive decline of the brain in such diseases. It suggests a final, profound moment of consciousness that transcends the brain's physical damage, a mystery that challenges our understanding of the relationship between mind and brain. A flash of clarity before the end. What does this final burst of consciousness tell us about the human mind? Don't go anywhere, because our next strange phenomenon involves a cold touch. 8. Cooling down from the extremities, the death kiss. Have you ever felt a person's hands and feet becoming cold and clammy, even when the rest of their body is still warm, as they are nearing the end of their life? Imagine the sensation of cold slowly spreading from the extremities, a chilling physical signal that the body's circulation is failing. This isn't just a sign of bad circulation. Cooling down from the extremities is a common and unsettling physical change that occurs in the final moments, a chilling touch that marks the body's slow shutdown. Why does the body cool in this specific way? As a person's body begins to shut down, blood circulation and pressure decrease. The body's vital organs, the heart, brain, and lungs, are prioritized in an attempt to keep them functioning for as long as possible. This means that blood flow is redirected away from the extremities, hands, feet, arms, and legs, and towards the core of the body. As a result, the skin in the extremities becomes pale, cool, and clammy to the touch. This chilling physiological phenomenon is an unmistakable physical sign that the body's life support systems are winding down, a cold, death kiss that marks the beginning of the end. A chilling touch spreading from the hands and feet. What does this physical change reveal about the body's final priorities? Up next, a bizarre loss of sensation. 7. The loss of hearing and sight, a final sensory shutdown. What if the senses, one by one, begin to shut down as a person nears death, with hearing being the last to go? Imagine a world slowly fading into a blur of light and then darkness, but with the ability to hear the voices of loved ones remaining until the very end. This isn't just a sensory fade. The loss of hearing and sight in a specific order is a documented and profound phenomenon, suggesting a final, chronological shutdown of the senses that offers a tantalizing glimpse into how the brain prioritizes its functions. Why is hearing the last to go? As the body enters its final stages, the brain begins to conserve energy and shut down its non-essential functions. This often leads to a chronological loss of senses, with sight typically failing first. A person's vision may become blurred, they may be unable to focus and their eyes may become fixed. However, hearing is often the last sense to go. Many hospice workers and caregivers report that a person who is dying can often still hear the voices of their loved ones and respond to them, even if they are unable to speak or move. This suggests a profound final connection to the world, offering a glimmer of hope and comfort to those who are at a person's bedside. A world fading into darkness, with hearing as the final connection. What does this specific order of sensory loss tell us about the brain's final act? Don't go anywhere, because our next strange phenomenon involves a profound sense of peace. 6. Profound peace and acceptance. A calm before the storm. Have you ever witnessed a person who has been in pain, fear, or distress suddenly become profoundly calm, accepting, and at peace in their final hours? Imagine a dramatic shift in a person's demeanor, a quiet resignation, and a deep sense of tranquility that replaces their earlier suffering. This isn't just a final surrender. Profound peace and acceptance are widely reported phenomena in the final moments of life, suggesting a psychological or spiritual state of mind that transcends the body's suffering and finds a final, quiet resolution. Where does this peace come from? As a person nears death, the brain's neurochemistry can undergo significant changes. Endorphins and other natural painkillers may be released, alleviating physical pain. Psychologically, the person may enter a state of acceptance and a quiet resignation to their fate. Spiritually, many people report feeling a profound sense of peace, a feeling of coming home, or of a reunion with deceased loved ones. This profound sense of calm can be a powerful comfort to both the person who is dying and their family. While the exact cause is not fully understood, it suggests a profound, final state of mind that transcends the body's physical suffering, a quiet conclusion to a life's journey, a profound peace before the end. What does this final tranquility tell us about the ultimate human psychological experience? Coming up next, a bizarre connection to the afterlife. 5. Deathbed visions, glimpses of the beyond? What if, in the final moments of a person's life, they begin to see visions of deceased loved ones, angels, or spiritual beings who appear to guide them towards an unseen realm? Imagine a person speaking to people who are not in the room, their face lit up with joy and recognition, in what appears to be a final, profound goodbye to this world. This isn't just hallucination. Deathbed visions are a widely reported and baffling phenomenon, documented across cultures and time, offering a tantalizing glimpse into a reality that might exist beyond our own. Are these visions just brain tricks, or something more? Deathbed visions are a specific type of hallucination or vision that occurs in the final hours or minutes of a person's life. They are typically characterized by a person seeing, hearing, or communicating with deceased loved ones or spiritual figures. What makes them so baffling is that the person is often lucid and calm, and the visions are not a sign of confusion or distress. The visions are often comforting and are perceived as a reunion with those who have passed before them. While some scientists attribute these visions to neurological changes in the dying brain, for example, oxygen deprivation or the release of specific chemicals, The consistency of these reports and the profound sense of peace they bring to a dying person continue to make them a powerful, unsettling mystery. Glimpses of the beyond. What profound reunions or spiritual truths are revealed in these final visions? Don't go anywhere, because our next strange phenomenon involves a final, powerful breath. 4. The last breath. A final, bizarre inhalation. Have you ever witnessed a person who has been breathing faintly and shallowly for hours suddenly take a single, powerful, and profound final breath, almost as if they are gasping for air from another realm? Imagine a chilling, deep inhalation that seems to have a meaning far beyond a simple biological function. This isn't just a breath. The last breath is a documented and unsettling phenomenon, a final, profound inhalation that seems to signify the body's ultimate release, a moment of deep physiological and spiritual surrender. What does this final breath truly mean? As a person's body begins to shut down, their breathing becomes shallow, slow, and irregular. This can last for hours or even days. However, in the final moments, many people take a single, deep, and profound final breath. This breath is often described as a gasp or a sigh, but with a unique, almost spiritual quality to it. It is believed to be the body's final attempt to take in air, or a profound physiological release. For many who witness it, the final breath is a powerful emotional moment that marks the official transition from life to death. It is a chilling yet beautiful moment of final surrender, a physiological and spiritual farewell. A final, profound inhalation. What does this powerful last breath truly signify? Now, prepare for the top 3, which delve into the most profound and unsettling mysteries of death. The next one is about the ultimate out-of-body experience. 3. Out-of-body experiences, OBEs. Watching your own death. What if, during a near-death experience, a person feels themselves leave their body, floating above and watching medical professionals attempt to save their life? Imagine seeing your own body from a different perspective, hearing conversations, and observing events with a clarity that defies the fact that your body is clinically dead. This isn't just a hallucination. Out-of-body experiences, OBEs, are a common and baffling phenomenon, with some people reporting seeing details of the medical procedure that they could not have known, leaving medical science with an incredible puzzle. What is the ultimate truth of this experience? Out-of-body experiences, OBEs, are a key component of many near-death experiences, NDEs. Individuals report a sensation of leaving their physical body and observing it from a location outside of it, often from a vantage point above their body. What makes these so baffling is that some individuals report seeing and hearing things from this out-of-body perspective that they could not have known from their physical position. They may describe the specific actions of doctors, the conversations that were had, and even the objects in the room with stunning accuracy. While science attributes these to a dissociation of consciousness and a misinterpretation of brain signals, the specific, verifiable details in some cases continue to challenge a purely physical explanation, suggesting a profound separation of mind and body in the final moments. Watching your own death from above. What does this powerful experience reveal about the ultimate connection between your mind and body? Up next, a chilling theory about the final release of consciousness. 2. A life review, seeing your entire past in an instant. What if, in the final moments of your life, you experience a rapid panoramic review of your entire past, with every memory, every emotion, every action, and every consequence flashing before you in an instant? Imagine your life in a single coherent moment being replayed for you, with every joy, every regret, and every love all at once. This isn't just a final memory. A life review is a commonly reported and profound phenomenon, with some people reporting a sense of cosmic balance and a complete understanding of their life's journey, suggesting a final powerful moment of spiritual and personal understanding. What is the ultimate truth of this experience? A life review is a central component of many near-death experiences. Individuals report a rapid, vivid, and comprehensive review of their entire life, from birth to the present moment. The review is often described as a nonlinear, instantaneous experience, with a feeling of profound emotional and spiritual understanding. People often report a sense of cosmic balance and an objective understanding of the consequences of their actions, both good and bad. While science attributes this to neurological changes in the brain, for example, a burst of activity in the temporal lobes, the profound emotional and spiritual impact of the experience and its consistent nature across diverse individuals continue to baffle. It suggests a final profound moment of self-reflection and spiritual understanding. Your entire life flashing before your eyes. What profound lessons or regrets would you discover in that final moment? And now, for the number one ultimate mystery about the final moments of life, something that fundamentally questions the nature of our own existence. This is the one that changes everything. 1. The DMT release, the final journey of consciousness. What if, in the final moments of life, the brain releases a powerful, natural hallucinogenic chemical, DMT, that triggers a profound otherworldly experience, explaining the commonalities of near-death experiences and offering a final cosmic journey of consciousness? Imagine the brain, in its final moments, activating a powerful spiritual pathway, sending consciousness on a final psychedelic trip. This isn't just a theory. The DMT release is a profound and controversial hypothesis that suggests a final, neurological event is responsible for the common phenomena of near-death experiences, from tunnels of light to spiritual visions, offering a tantalizing link between biology and spirituality. Does the brain take one final cosmic trip? DMT, N-dimethyltryptamine, is a powerful, naturally occurring psychedelic compound found in many plants and animals, and is also produced in the human brain. The hypothesis, popularized by Dr. Rick Strassman, is that the pineal gland, a small gland in the brain, releases a flood of DMT at the moment of birth and death. The effects of DMT can include profound, vivid hallucinations, out-of-body experiences, a feeling of entering a different dimension, and encounters with spiritual beings, which are remarkably similar to the reports of near-death experiences. While the DMT release theory remains unproven in humans, as it is difficult to measure in a dying brain, it offers a compelling and profound link between the neurological and the spiritual. It suggests that the final journey of consciousness might be a powerful, psychedelic experience, a final grand illusion created by the brain as it transitions into the unknown. The brain taking one final cosmic trip. It's the ultimate biological and spiritual mystery, isn't it? If these strange phenomena that occur when you are near death left you speechless, then you absolutely have to check out our next video right here, where we explore even more bizarre scientific phenomena that defy current understanding. You won't want to miss it. And remember, if you only scrolled to the end of this video, you missed out on the startling reality of terminal lucidity and the perplexing nature of deathbed visions. Definitely go back and watch those parts. Before you go, hit that like button one last time, share this video with anyone who's brave enough to ponder the great unknown, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Join the 360 World community, and let's keep exploring the mind's most profound and unsettling secrets together. Until next time, stay curious, stay questioning, and keep wondering about what comes next.